Today, I will reveal secrets on how to achieve that perfect fade, so if you're still having a hard time blending, this is the right video for you. Now at this point, you've probably seen one of my tutorials and wonder how the heck does he get such a blended haircut every single time? Like, how does he get it that crispy? How does he get it that blended every single time, every video? And that's what I'm about to share to you guys. It is seriously so easy, but you just have to concentrate on these 5 next things that I'm about to show you guys. Now, the number one secret that I have for you guys today is that if you manage to get rid of that first guideline and that baseline, that bald line, you will set yourself up for an amazing fade. And this is because this is the starting point of that gradient you're trying to achieve. Now, keep in mind, you may have to work around that lever. If the client's hair is really dark, you may have to close it up a little bit more than usual. And if it's a little lighter and just thinner, then you might have to open it just a tad bit more than where you're used to. All right, so now we got trimmer levels, and what I mean by that is that there's 2 different levels to a trimmer.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now you may be wondering, like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? There's no lever on a trimmer. What is he talking about? Yes, there is obviously no lever on the trimmer, but if you tend to face the 2 blades towards the scalp, you will cut deeper than if you flip it around and just use one side of the blade. Now, these 2 levels of a trimmer will help you out on that last secret I just gave you. But if you're still having a hard time, maybe don't apply too much pressure onto the scalp when setting in the bald line, or stretch the skin and face those 2 blades towards the scalp when removing that bald line. All right, so now we got something to keep in mind, but if you leave more darkness towards the actual lineup, you will create an illusion which will make the hair seem darker. And by that, I mean if you leave more darkness towards the actual C-cup or the lineup itself, you will create an illusion. Now, the current haircut that I'm showing you guys right now is the exact explanation of what I'm trying to explain. If you leave a little bit more darkness, if you open up the lever a little bit more towards the lineup, then you will create an illusion that will make your fade pop. Now, barbering has been a priority for many years, and these companies that actually create the machines have taken into consideration how we actually cut hair, right? These blades that you see on a clipper are squared up for a reason, and that is because a square is meant to work with throughout corners. Now, what I mean by that is that you should never use an entire blade to do anything on a haircut unless you're debulking the entire head. It's quicker like that, right? Using a full blade is quicker. But you should never use the entire blade because they are meant to be used with corners, or maybe half of the blade, depending on which side you're on, right? Guys, I'm here to tell you that when you're working on one side of the head, you might want to stick to using one side of your clipper, and then on the other one, use the opposite side of your clipper. Also, I know a lot of you guys won't do this, but if you close up the lever on your clipper with no guard and you go over some dark areas, like just the corner, it literally won't do anything but detail the crap out of it. So try it out. Don't put in your full blade because you will cut off all the hair, but give it a try and come back to this video and let me know if it worked. And if you leave the guy bald, that is not my fault. I told you just corners, so keep that in mind. And guys, really quick, before we go on to the next secret, this also works with your trimmer, but without a lever, obviously. So if you use your corners to just detail at the very bottom, the lower levels of your fade, then it will make a big difference. Finally, the last secret I have for you guys today, and has helped me out so much, is using blending shears towards the higher numbers. Guys, I would definitely suggest you go get yourself a pair of blending shears. They aren't the same thing as thinning shears. A lot of people get those confused. They're not the same thing. These blending shears do save you a lot of time within your fades. So if you're looking to blend something from like a 3 to 7, they will work perfectly. I will have them linked down in the description if you're interested, but yeah, those are a very, just a game changer in general. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this, please make sure to subscribe if you're not. Comment down below what you thought about my secrets for today. Like this video, and that's been it for me. I'm MartyBlendz, and I'm out.